Do you find it hard to get the motivation to start? Do you want to go out and win and succeed and build a business and build an incredible physique, but find that you can't seem to just get up and do the work you know you need to do? You probably also feel uncertain as to why all this stuff happens to you. Well, I have the answer. It's because you're neglecting these 3 mental health fundamentals that you absolutely must be doing if you want to succeed in life. Starting off with number 1, which is either drastically decrease or completely delete social media. I've put this at number 1 because I genuinely believe this is the number 1 tip to skyrocket your mental health. When you go on social media and you see people in better relationships than you, people with more money than you, people with a better physique than you, it absolutely destroys your confidence in yourself and in your own life. And the thing is, you think everyone's out there living a better life than you with hotter girlfriends than you and everything. But in reality, 99% of this stuff on social media is completely fake. It's rented cars. It's people taking the perfect photo after they have the perfect lighting with the perfect pump right after they just hit a set in the gym. What do you think this does to your brain? It destroys your confidence. Because when you want to go out there and you want to go talk to that girl, you want to go make new friends, but you can't because you don't have the confidence to do it, that makes your mental health get worse and worse. And the reason your confidence isn't high is because you think everyone out there is so much better than you, when in reality they're all living a fake life through photos that can easily be photoshopped. And if you're anything like me, when I first heard this advice, you're probably coping and saying that social media doesn't affect you because you know it's all fake. But the same way that you say that going on social media and knowing it's fake is okay for you is the same way people who watch the news say that seeing all the most dangerous stuff that's going on in the world first thing every single morning doesn't affect their mental health one bit. It doesn't happen. It's impossible. There's no way you can see people living a better life than you in photos, like just genetically. You can't see people who are living a better life than you in photos, who have hotter girlfriends, who are on yachts and have way more money than you, and that not affect your mental health. Of course that affects your mental health. Say you've made some good gains in the gym and you're like, oh yeah, bro, I've made some sick gains. It's been 1 year. I spent 1 year in the gym and I've made sick gains. And you go on social media and you see someone who claims they've only worked out for 1 year, but in reality they've worked out for 5 and they have a Photoshop picture. And that ruins your confidence because you see them and you're like, wait, this person's got a 50 times better physique than me, and they say they've only been working out for 1 year. Meanwhile, I've been working out for 1 year and I still look like a slug, bro. You want the number 1 tip to become a Chad and to have a bunch of confidence and feel happier in life. It's this right here. Either drastically decrease the amount of time you spend on social media or delete it in general. The second fundamental tip that you must be doing for better mental health and more productivity is getting 9 hours of sleep a night. If you're feeling overwhelmed with your studies and potentially wanting to start a side hustle or a job, a majority of the time it's because you're not allowing your body to get its fundamental proper rest that it needs at night to be able to handle stressful situations. And I know this sounds like weird basic advice, like this guy's just telling me to sleep. Bro, I'm so used to hearing like these grind set YouTubers who say that to be successful you only need 4 hours of sleep, and that, you know, sleeping is bad and you shouldn't sleep because it's a waste of time and you should be grinding for as long as possible. But that's the most counterproductive thing ever. Sleep is absolutely fundamental. Like literally, scientifically, your body needs to get sleep to be able to properly handle stressful situations and not let it overwhelm your brain and your body. Now, I know exactly what you're saying, but Adam, I can't even get 9 hours of sleep a night. I've tried it, it just doesn't work. I can't sleep for more than 6 hours. Now, this video isn't about sleep, but I'm gonna give you some quick tips to be able to sleep for 9 hours a night. Number 1, be consistent. This means going to bed and waking up at the same time every single day. Now, I'll give a quick summary of why this is important. You need to be consistent because your body's internal circadian rhythm needs to know a time of when it's going to go to bed and a time of when it's going to wake up. If it doesn't know those times, the circadian rhythm, which is like your body's internal clock, gets thrown off and it doesn't know when's the proper time to sleep and wake up. And that's why you're probably not able to get more than 6 hours of sleep a night. Number 2, get off your phone. Really ask yourself this question. Do you think our bodies are meant to be able to see all this blue and white light in our face? If you think back a little bit to when we used to live in caves, do you think we had this as our lighting? Do you think we had these big ass lights in our face before we went to bed? Of course not. We had fires. That was pretty much our only type of lighting apart from the sun. So in order to get a natural sleep like you were supposed to from your ancestors and stuff, you need to simulate what it was like to be in that cool dark cave that just had fire in it. And how do you do that? Well, candles. I promise you, if you turn on a candle and you make sure you don't look at your phone, you don't turn your ceiling light on, you'll start to feel very sleepy very soon, especially if you're consistent with your sleep too. If you're consistent and you make sure your lighting in your room is perfect and it's just candles, you don't have the TV on, you don't have your ceiling light on, you don't have your phone on, you will start to feel sleepy. Now, this last step is absolutely crucial, and that is meditate for at least 15 minutes a day. If you can meditate for longer, do longer. But at the bare minimum, do at least 15 minutes a day. The easiest way to meditate, if you don't want to go search up a guided one on YouTube, is to sit down, maybe put on some meditation music in the background, and just sit as still as possible and take a very deep breath and imagine you're inhaling happiness and exhaling stress. Bro, trust me, younger me thought this was all a bunch of guru BS and, oh, what are you talking about, meditation? Bro, I meditate when I lay down, when I'm relaxing. No, trust me, you need to do a specific meditation. I know it sounds very crazy, I know it sounds very guru. Inhale happiness, exhale stress. Trust me, bro, this is essential. Everything in your life, you want to get more women, you want to make more friends, you want to make more money, it all comes down to mental health, and meditation can and will help with that. But the thing is, a lot of people do like one quick, easy meditation and they're like, why are my social skills going up? Why do I still feel anxiety on the bus? It's because meditation is kind of like working out. One workout, you'll see maybe a little pump. So when you do a meditation, you might see a little relaxing benefit, but you won't see these big benefits until you factor in consistency. When you work out one time, yeah, you see the little pump, but when you go home, you realize you still look the same. Meditation is like that. Yes, there's a little pump, there's a little benefit that you get right now, but as long as you stay consistent with it, your mental health will just start to go like this. Little by little, each meditation, it will start to bump up. And then all of a sudden you look back and be like, holy crap, I've made this much progress in my mental health without even realizing it, just because you've stayed consistent with meditation. Having good mental health just makes you feel so much better. And until you do these 3 fundamental things, you probably don't even know that you've been living life on hard mode this whole time. But it's okay. We're gonna do these 3 things and put you back onto easy mode, and you'll realize that you've been living life on hard mode this whole time, and now life is just going to become so much easier. Be a doer, not a thinker, and go click on the subscribe button and get off YouTube right now and go meditate. See ya.